Indeed, when rock and roll is discussed, Elvis Presley's name always comes up. He was a mysterious person, and the king of rock and roll. His death at 42 was a great loss, but his music is still very popular. People have wondered why he died so young, and there have been many rumors and lies. In his final days, Elvis shared a secret about himself, showing a side that fans never knew. How well did we really know the king of rock and roll? What secrets did he share before he died? Keep watching as we explore what Elvis Presley finally confirms what we thought all along. Elvis Presley's early life began in Tupelo, Mississippi, on January 8, 1935. He came from humble beginnings, with his family facing significant financial challenges. His father, Vernon Presley, took on various jobs to provide for the family. They often depended on government assistance programs to make ends meet. Growing up in poverty shaped Elvis's early experiences and instilled in him a strong work ethic and determination to improve his circumstances. His upbringing in a close-knit community and his family's reliance on faith and music played a crucial role in shaping his character and future career. The struggles they faced together created a bond that would influence Elvis throughout his life, even as he achieved worldwide fame and success. His roots in Tupelo and the values instilled in him during his early years remained a significant part of his identity. The experiences of his childhood provided a foundation for his later achievements and helped him connect with audiences who also understood the challenges of overcoming adversity. The simplicity and hardships of his early life stood in stark contrast to the extravagant lifestyle he would later lead, but they never faded from his memory. These formative years were essential in molding the man who would become a music icon, demonstrating that even from the most modest beginnings, extraordinary things can be achieved. His story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of family and community in shaping an individual's destiny. The impact of his early life resonated throughout his career, influencing his music and his connection with fans. The values he learned during those years remained a guiding force, even as he navigated the complexities of fame and fortune. His journey from poverty to stardom is a remarkable tale of talent, hard work, and the enduring power of the human spirit. The early struggles he faced only strengthened his resolve to succeed and make a better life for himself and his family. His story continues to inspire people from all walks of life, proving that anything is possible with dedication and belief in oneself. The legacy of his early life is a reminder that even the most challenging circumstances can be overcome with determination and a strong sense of purpose. His experiences in Tupelo laid the groundwork for the extraordinary career that would follow, forever changing the landscape of music and popular culture. The values he learned during those formative years remained a constant source of strength and inspiration throughout his life. In 1938, Elvis Presley's family faced a difficult time when his father, Vernon Presley, was sent to jail for altering a check. This event forced Elvis, his mother, and father to move in with relatives. This period of instability and hardship had a significant impact on young Elvis. Despite these challenges, Elvis found solace and inspiration in music. At the age of 10, he received his first guitar, which opened up a new world for him. He learned to play from his pastor and his uncles, who shared their musical knowledge and skills with him. However, Elvis was initially too shy to perform in front of others. He lacked the confidence to showcase his talent publicly. Over time, Elvis gradually overcame his shyness. He began performing on the radio at the age of 12, marking a significant step in his journey as a performer. This early exposure to radio audiences helped him develop his stage presence and build his confidence. The combination of family struggles and early music exposure played a crucial role in shaping Elvis Presley's character and career. The hardships he faced instilled in him a sense of resilience and determination, while his passion for music provided him with an outlet for self-expression and a path toward success. These formative experiences laid the foundation for his future as a music icon. His journey from a shy young boy to a confident performer is a testament to his perseverance and the transformative power of music. The early challenges and musical influences in Elvis's life were instrumental in shaping the artist he would become. His ability to overcome adversity and embrace his musical talent ultimately propelled him to stardom, leaving an indelible mark on the world of music. The impact of his early life experiences continued to resonate throughout his career, influencing his music and his connection with audiences. His story serves as an inspiration to aspiring musicians and a reminder that even in the face of adversity, dreams can be realized. The early years of Elvis Presley's life were a mix of hardship and musical discovery, setting the stage for his extraordinary journey. Elvis Presley's journey began in humble surroundings, shaping the icon he would become. His school days at Milam School in Memphis were not always easy. He faced teasing because of his interest in music, something that set him apart from his classmates. Despite this, he kept working on his singing and playing. He listened to many country music stars like Hank Snow and Roy Acuff. These artists helped him learn different styles and sounds. At the age of 10, Elvis took a brave step and entered a singing contest. He chose to sing a song called Old Sheep. While he didn't win, he came in 5th place. This experience was important because it gave him a taste of performing in front of an audience. Later on, Elvis started to get chances to perform on local radio shows. He also appeared on television. These early performances helped him become known in the Memphis area. People started to recognize his talent and his unique style. He was slowly building a following, one performance at a time. These early experiences on radio and television were crucial steps in his path to becoming a music legend, showing his determination and love for music even in his younger years. His journey was just beginning, and the world was about to discover the king of rock and roll. Elvis Presley, a name synonymous with rock and roll, drew inspiration from a wide array of musical sources. Early on, he listened to and admired country music legends such as Hank Snow and Roy Acuff. These artists helped shape his musical sensibilities and contributed to his unique sound. Like many talented musicians, Elvis did not read music well. Instead, he relied on his ear, a common trait among professional musicians who often learn and create music through listening and improvisation. A significant chapter in Elvis's life began when he met Priscilla Beaulieu. This encounter happened while he was stationed in Germany with the U.S. Army. At the time, Priscilla was only 14 years old. Their relationship developed over time, and after Elvis returned to the United States, Priscilla eventually joined him in Memphis. In 1967, Elvis and Priscilla married. This decision, however, was influenced by external pressures. Elvis's manager, Colonel Tom Parker, felt that marriage was necessary to maintain Elvis's image and appeal, given the societal norms of the time. An unmarried Elvis living with a young woman could have damaged his career. Despite the initial happiness, their marriage faced numerous challenges, including Elvis's demanding career, his long periods away from home, and his increasing dependence on prescription drugs. These factors eventually led to their divorce in 1973, marking a significant turning point in both their lives. Elvis Presley's personal life, particularly his marriage to Priscilla, faced significant hurdles. Their relationship, though iconic, was not without its challenges. Infidelity became a recurring issue, primarily on Elvis's side. These instances of unfaithfulness created strain within the marriage. Eventually, Priscilla also engaged in an affair with her karate instructor. This development ultimately led to their divorce, marking a formal end to their marital relationship. Simultaneously, before the fame and the personal struggles, Elvis's journey began with a simple act of kindness. He ventured into the Memphis recording service. His intention was to create a record as a gift for his mother. This thoughtful gesture, seemingly small at the time, proved to be a pivotal moment. It unknowingly set in motion the events that would propel him toward becoming a global superstar. The recording captured his raw talent and potential, laying the foundation for his future success. This initial recording served as the spark that ignited his career, transforming him from an ordinary young man into the king of rock and roll. His impact on music and popular culture remains undeniable, even decades after his passing. The early recording was more than just a gift. It was the first step on a path that would change music history. The challenges in his marriage contrasted sharply with the initial innocence and promise of his early career. His story is a complex mix of personal struggles and professional triumphs, forever intertwined in the narrative of his life. The divorce was a public affair, adding another layer of complexity to his already scrutinized life. Despite the personal turmoil, his musical legacy continued to grow, solidifying his place as an icon. His influence extended beyond music, impacting fashion, film, and the overall cultural landscape. The early recordings, now historical artifacts, offer a glimpse into the raw talent that would captivate the world. His journey from a simple recording studio to global stardom is a testament to his unique talent and the power of music. The story of Elvis Presley is a reminder that even the brightest stars can face personal challenges, and that even the simplest gestures can have profound consequences. His music continues to resonate with audiences of all ages, ensuring that his legacy will endure for generations to come. The complexities of his life, both personal and professional, contribute to the enduring fascination with the king of rock and roll. At Sun Records, Elvis Presley took his first steps into the world of professional music. Initially, things didn't go as planned, but he kept at it. Sam Phillips, the man in charge at Sun Records, was searching for a new kind of music. He wanted to mix the sounds of black and white musicians, something that hadn't really been done before. Elvis's performances eventually got Phillips's attention because he saw that Elvis had the potential to create this unique sound. Phillips believed Elvis could bring together different musical styles in a way that would appeal to many people. This was a big opportunity for Elvis, and it all started with those early recordings at Sun Records. The journey was just beginning, and the world was about to discover a new kind of music. Elvis's time at Sun Records was a crucial starting point, setting the stage for his future success and lasting impact on music history. It was a place where he honed his skills and found the sound that would make him a star. The combination of Elvis's talent and Sam Phillips's vision created something special, a sound that would change music forever. This collaboration marked the beginning of a legendary career, and it all happened because of the opportunities and guidance he received at Sun Records. The early days were filled with hard work and determination, but they laid the foundation for everything that was to come. Elvis's story is a testament to the power of perseverance and the importance of finding the right place to start. The impact of Sun Records on Elvis's career cannot be overstated, as it provided him with a platform and support he needed to launch his career. It was a place where dreams were nurtured, and where a young man from Memphis began his journey to becoming a music icon. The legacy of Sun Records and its role in Elvis's rise to fame continues to inspire musicians and fans alike. The story of Elvis and Sun Records is a reminder that even the biggest stars have to start somewhere, and that sometimes all it takes is one person believing in you to change your life forever. The early recordings at Sun Records were not just songs, they were the beginning of a cultural phenomenon. In 1954, Elvis Presley sang That's All Right while at Sun Records. Sam Phillips, who owned Sun Records, liked what he heard. This was the start of Elvis's amazing career. The song became very popular, and it was his first big hit. Also in 1954, Elvis performed on a show called Louisiana Hayride. This was a very important time for him. He signed a deal to perform on the show every Saturday night for a year. This helped him become even more famous. The Louisiana Hayride was a big step in his journey to becoming a music legend, and his performance of That's All Right was the spark that lit the fire. Even though at first it was hard, Elvis became well known in his area by 1955. This happened because he sang on the Louisiana Hayride show a lot and traveled around to perform often. His manager, Bob Neal, helped him meet Colonel Tom Parker. Parker would later become a very important person in Elvis's career, guiding him to even greater fame and success in the music world. Elvis's appearances on TV and radio helped him reach more people and build a bigger fan base. These performances allowed people all over to hear his music and see him perform, which made him even more popular. The Louisiana Hayride was a big stepping stone for Elvis, giving him a regular place to showcase his talent. Touring also played a crucial role, as it allowed him to connect with fans in different cities and towns. This constant activity kept him in the public eye and helped him gain momentum. Bob Neal's decision to introduce Elvis to Colonel Tom Parker was a turning point. Parker's management skills and connections helped Elvis navigate the music industry and achieve even greater heights. The combination of TV appearances, radio broadcasts, live performances, and smart management all contributed to Elvis's rise to stardom. His early success on the Louisiana Hayride and his busy touring schedule laid the foundation for his future achievements. These early experiences helped him develop his stage presence and connect with audiences, which were essential for his long-term success. The introduction to Colonel Tom Parker marked the beginning of a new chapter in Elvis's career, one that would lead to international fame and lasting legacy. Elvis's journey from a local performer to a global icon was shaped by these early experiences and the people who supported him along the way. His talent, combined with the opportunities he was given, propelled him to become one of the most influential figures in music history. The impact of his TV and radio appearances cannot be overstated, as they allowed him to reach a wider audience and solidify his place in popular culture. His story is a testament to the power of hard work, talent, and strategic management in achieving success in the entertainment industry. The early challenges he faced only made his eventual triumph even more remarkable, and his legacy continues to inspire aspiring musicians and performers around the world. His influence on music and culture is undeniable, and his story remains a fascinating example of how a young artist can rise to the top, with the right combination of talent, opportunity, and guidance. After Elvis Presley signed with RCA Victor in 1955, his fame grew very quickly. Soon after, he had his first big hit song that everyone across the country was listening to. Because he was always on tour, and RCA Victor worked hard to get his name out there, Elvis became a very popular star, especially with teenagers. Subsequently, Elvis started making movies in Hollywood. He starred in many musical comedies. These movies made a lot of money, but the people who wrote about movies didn't usually think they were very good. During this time, some people thought the music Elvis made wasn't as good as it used to be. His focus shifted from music to acting, and some felt his artistic quality suffered as a result. The films were a mix of song and dance, but they didn't always show off Elvis's true musical talent. This period in Hollywood was a big change from his early days of rock and roll, and it marked a different chapter in his career. He was still famous, but in a different way. The movies kept him in the public eye, even if the music wasn't always his best work. This part of his career showed how much he could do, but it also showed how hard it can be to stay true to your art when you become very famous. In 1958, Elvis Presley's life took a significant turn when he was drafted into the U.S. Army. This meant putting his music career on hold to fulfill his military duty. He served in Germany, where he experienced Army life alongside other soldiers. During his time in the Army, Elvis was introduced to amphetamines. This introduction marked the beginning of a long-term relationship with these substances. Also, while serving his country, Elvis developed an interest in karate, which became a lifelong passion for him. However, 1958 also brought immense personal sorrow to Elvis. His mother, Gladys Presley, passed away that year. Elvis and his mother shared a very close bond, and her death deeply affected him. The loss was particularly difficult as he was away serving in the Army when she died. This event had a profound impact on Elvis, and he carried the grief with him throughout his life. The death of his mother remained a sensitive and painful subject for him. Her passing marked a turning point in his life, influencing his emotions and decisions in the years that followed. The close relationship he had with his mother made her loss a devastating blow. After a meteoric rise, Elvis Presley's career faced a period of decline starting in the mid-1960s. His music, which had once dominated the charts, began to produce fewer hits. The songs released during this time did not have the same impact as his earlier work. During this period, Elvis turned his attention more towards gospel music. This genre had always been close to his heart, and he found solace and inspiration in its spiritual themes. In 1967, he released How Great Thou Art, an album filled with gospel songs. This album stood out as his only collection of entirely new music during this less commercially successful phase. Despite the changing trends in popular music, How Great Thou Art resonated with audiences and critics alike. It showcased Elvis's deep connection to gospel and his powerful vocal abilities. The album was a significant achievement, earning Elvis a Grammy Award. This recognition highlighted his continued artistic merit, even as his mainstream popularity waned. While his chart-topping days seemed to be behind him, Elvis continued to explore his musical passions, leaving a lasting mark on the world of gospel music, and his journey was far from over. Elvis Presley, often called the King of Rock and Roll, achieved remarkable success in the music industry. For instance, he sold approximately 500 million records worldwide, making him one of the best-selling music artists of all time. Furthermore, Elvis holds many records on the Billboard charts. One notable achievement is that he had the most songs make it into the top 40. This means more of his songs reached high positions on the music charts compared to many other artists. In addition to his commercial success and chart records, Elvis was honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom after he passed away in 2018. This award recognizes people who have made important contributions to the United States, and it shows how much Elvis impacted American culture and music. His music continues to be enjoyed by people all over the world, and his influence on music and pop culture is still felt today. Elvis Presley, despite his immense fame, encountered several controversies during his life. One significant area of concern involved accusations of inappropriate relationships, specifically with underage girls. These allegations cast a shadow over his legacy and raised serious ethical questions. Furthermore, Elvis was often accused of infidelity throughout his relationships. These accusations, whether proven or not, contributed to a complex and sometimes negative perception of his personal life. His relationship with Priscilla Beaulieu, later Priscilla Presley, drew considerable scrutiny. When they first met, Elvis was 24 years old, while Priscilla was only 14. This age difference sparked widespread debate and ethical concerns about the nature of their relationship. The fact that Priscilla's parents allowed her to move to Graceland to be closer to Elvis, under certain conditions, did little to quell the controversy. Critics argued that such a relationship exploited a power imbalance and raised questions about Elvis's judgment. The media and public often debated the morality of their relationship, especially as Priscilla grew older under Elvis's influence. Some viewed it as a grooming situation, while others defended it as a unique circumstance of fame and fortune. Regardless, the relationship remained a point of contention, and a significant part of the Elvis Presley narrative, fueling discussions about consent, responsibility, and the impact of celebrity on personal relationships. The controversies surrounding Elvis's personal life continued to be discussed and analyzed, contributing to a more nuanced understanding of the man behind the music. Elvis Presley, a name synonymous with rock and roll, met his end on August 16, 1977. He was only 42 years old. The official cause of death was a heart attack. This came as a shock to many, as Elvis, despite his lifestyle, was still seen as a vibrant performer. However, the story surrounding his death is more complex than a simple heart attack. Following his death, speculation arose about the role of prescription drugs in his demise. Elvis had been known to rely on various medications, some prescribed by his doctor, Dr. George Nichopoulos, also known as Dr. Nick. These medications were reportedly for a range of ailments, including insomnia, pain, and anxiety. The use of prescription drugs was not uncommon among performers at the time, who often faced grueling schedules and immense pressure. Elvis, in particular, had a demanding touring schedule and struggled with the pressures of fame. It is believed that he used these medications to cope with these challenges. The autopsy report revealed the presence of several drugs in his system. While the heart attack was the official cause of death, the presence of these drugs fueled the belief that they contributed to his death. Some argue that the combination of these drugs weakened his heart, making him more susceptible to a fatal cardiac event. Dr. Nick was later indicted on charges of overprescribing drugs to Elvis and other patients. While he was acquitted, the controversy surrounding his medical practices and Elvis's drug use continued to linger. The circumstances surrounding Elvis's death remain a topic of debate and discussion. Some believe that the heart attack was the sole cause, while others maintain that the drugs played a significant role. Regardless, his death marked the end of an era and left a void in the world of music. The king was gone, but his music lived on, continuing to inspire generations of artists and fans. The legacy of Elvis Presley is forever etched in the annals of music history, even as the mystery surrounding his final days continues to fascinate and intrigue. His impact on music and popular culture is undeniable, and his influence can still be felt today. The debate about the true cause of his death may never be fully resolved, but one thing is certain: Elvis Presley was a legend whose music will continue to resonate for years to come. The story of his life and death serves as a cautionary tale about the pressures of fame and the dangers of drug use. Following his passing, Elvis's funeral took place on August 18, 1977, at his beloved Graceland mansion. Thousands of mourners gathered to pay their respects to the king of rock and roll. The official cause of death listed on his death certificate was heart disease. However, even after the funeral, whispers and rumors continued to circulate, suggesting that narcotics might have played a role in his untimely demise. The exact circumstances surrounding his death remain a topic of discussion and speculation to this day, even though the funeral marked a public farewell. The outpouring of grief and the sheer number of people who attended his funeral demonstrated the profound impact he had on the world. His legacy as a music icon continues to endure, but the mystery surrounding his death adds another layer to the Elvis Presley story. The funeral was a massive event, reflecting his fame, and the aftermath saw countless tributes and memorials erected in his honor. The debate about the true cause of his death continues, fueled by conflicting reports and personal accounts. The funeral itself was a somber occasion, but it also served as a celebration of his life and music. The world mourned the loss of a legend, and the funeral was a focal point for that collective grief. The questions surrounding his death linger, even as his music continues to inspire and entertain. The funeral marked the end of an era, but the legend of Elvis Presley lives on. The impact of his death was felt worldwide, and the funeral was a testament to his enduring popularity. The rumors about narcotics persist, despite the official cause of death, and the debate continues. The funeral was a significant event in music history, and the aftermath saw a surge in interest in his life and work. The mystery surrounding his death remains unsolved, and the speculation continues. The funeral was a final farewell to a beloved icon, and the memory of Elvis Presley endures.